Hello, YouTube world. My name is James, and I'm here to talk about why Asian women that are mostly into the white man. I think it's got something to do with the white man having money, very wealthy, have Corvettes and whatever, and they may look better. Because I think to the Asian woman, it's mostly about looks when it comes down to a man. So they mostly into white guys. Asian women is mostly into the white guys. Because, like I said, it's all about looks. It's about money. And also, not only that, I think Asian women, they like a smart white guy because they look at the white guy as a very smart man. They look at the white man as a college man. Very smart man that's middle class or high class that has money. Corvette, Mustang, or whatever. A long time ago, the Asian woman couldn't even come into the U.S. Because the white man would not allow for them to come over to the U.S. unless they marry the white soldier. That was the only way the Asian woman can come into the U.S. if they married the white soldiers. So back then it was like that, and there might be an offspring to why uh, Asian women are like that because of what happened in the past. And me as a black man, I tried to get with an Asian woman many times at a market called H Market at different places, whether it's a carnival or wherever. Don't matter where I went to. Everywhere I go to, I see Asian women with a white man. No matter if he's German or Irish. If his skin is white, Asian women, that's what they like. I'm not stereotyping. I'm not saying that all Asian women like only white guys, but the majority of Asian women are into white guys. Asian women, they are very beautiful. I always had a thing for the Asian women since I was 15 years old, and I still have a crush on Asian women, and still want one. I try to get with an Asian woman, like I said, in the market. I was nice to her. I walked up to her and I asked her about the pig feet, and she held a conversation with me. And she showed me a good pack of pig feet. I told her I don't eat it like that. I only ate pig feet when I was younger, but I don't eat it like that no more. But she showed me a pack of pig feet, and she smiled, and I smiled back at her. But check this out. When I asked her if she's single, she walked away from me. She hurt me because I was like, "Are you single?" She walks away from me. 5 minutes later, I'm into the ice cream aisle. She sees me. She walks back the other way. So basically, what she did, she ran back the other way. She ran away from me, and I was like, "Wow, why would you run away from me? That's making me feel bad. That's making me feel like I'm the bad guy because you ran away from me. Even when I asked you, are you single? You didn't have to walk off. You didn't have to walk away. All you had to say is yes or no. That's all you had to say. Then I would have been like, if you would have said no, I'm not single, then I would have been okay. Have a good day. Go on about your day, and I'll go on about my day. Or no, at least we could be friends or something, get each other's Instagram or something. But don't walk away. Come on, give the black man a chance. This is what's wrong with Asian women today. They don't give the black man a chance. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of black guys like Asian women too. So it's very rare to find an Asian woman with a black man. Very rare. You don't see that more often. You might see it at resorts, maybe in the harbors, where the boats at and the water at and all the boardwalks. You might see it there, but you're not going to see it heavy. So yeah, the Asian woman looks at the white man as a sexy type man, no homo, but it's always been that way. This is why Asian women likes the white man. That's one of the reasons. And like I said, another reason is because they smart. They, they get more opportunities to be with the Asian woman because they are very smart and high class. I'm not saying that all white guys are high class. Some of them may be middle class, and I think that I think a problem with the Asian women that don't like the black man is because they look at us, they label black people as violent people, they label us as gangsters or we live in the ghetto, but they don't look at the white man as living in the ghetto. They look at the white man as high class, like I said, or middle class. So that's some of the reasons why Asian women are like that. I know a couple of guys, they're like in their 70s and 80s, and they are married to Asian women. I know there's one white guy, he lived down the street from me, his name's Joe. He met an Asian girl in 1 week. On the same day, he met her on the same day. And after that day, a week later, they got married. That fast. That fast. They got married. And he don't even know the Asian woman. They just met, and a week later they got married, and they're still together, and they're still living happily ever. They're still together. But my time's gonna come because I'm still trying to get this beautiful Asian woman in my life. I'm still trying. I'm still looking. I talked to one YouTuber. He had an Asian woman, and he's not with her no more because of a misunderstanding. But there's more to it than just a misunderstanding. That misunderstanding turned into an argument. You don't just break up with someone over a misunderstanding. Because during that same day, you can still work it out instead of just cutting it off. But with his problem, why he's not with the Asian girl no more, because that misunderstanding turned into a serious argument. And he got very, very mad. Well, maybe she got mad and she left him. They're not together no more. She's a very beautiful Asian woman. But yeah, I mean that's just one of the reasons why they like that. They're very beautiful women, very smart. They work hard. They go to school 7 days a week. They very educated. You know, most Asian women are very educated. They're very smart. And I think why these Asian women are like that because it's mostly like an American thing. In their country, they may be the same way, but if a black man go to their country, they love the black man. If a black man go to China or especially like Japan, Asian, Japanese women love black men in Japan. They would not turn down a black man. They will talk to a black man. They will give a black man a chance. That's how it is in Japan. Maybe even in Thailand. Thailand is good because that's the land of smiles, and they like black guys also. But the majority of Asian women, they like the white man. And look at this. Look at this. Check this out. Look, this is a white guy. He's with a white girl, and he's looking at an Asian woman. And that's like a push in the white woman's face. Like, forget you. I want the Asian woman. My mind is mostly into the Asian woman. And what he's doing, he's looking at her butt. He's checking her butt out. He's not just looking at her. He's looking down. And he likes Asian woman. This white woman, like, what? Really? Are you kidding me? You're with me, and you like an Asian woman? That's what it's all about. And I bet, I'm going to say this. When I was in that market, and I got turned down, and she walked away from me, I look at that as a very rude thing. That's very rude. Well, how come he just couldn't say yes or no? If I'm asking you, are you single? All you have to do is say no or yes or something. Like, come on, man. God damn. But I bet if I was a white guy, she would have been smiling at me. She would have been like, sure, I'll give you my number. I'm not single. Well, I do have a female friend or whatever, whatever. But I'm single or whatever. She would talk. If I was a white guy, she would talk to me. No offense. No offense to Asian women. No offense to no one. I'm just saying. I'm being on the real. If I was a white guy, the Asian woman inside the market, she would have gave me the time of day. She would have given me a chance to talk to her. She wouldn't have kept walking like that. But it is what it is. You know, this is how it is. It's 2021. An Asian woman always been like that for years and years and years with any race other than a white man. That's just the way it is. I've talked to some Asian women inside the H Mart. I don't know if a lot of you guys ever heard of the H Mart, but it's an Asian market where people go to buy Asian food, and they also have American food. But not only Asians go to the market, but that's also some black people that go there, Caucasian people. And a lot of times when I go to the market, that's all I see is Asian women and a white man together. If it ain't the white man and the Asian woman together, it's the Asian woman and the Asian man together. Because a lot of the Asian women, they like their own kind too. They're not gonna just give up on the Asian men just to be with a white man. All depends on the Asian woman. But yeah, I've been around. I've seen it all. Everywhere I go, no matter where I go, I see the Asian woman with the white man. I'm not against it. I'm not saying I don't like it, but it's overwhelming, and I feel like I'm left out. But I know that I can find a good Asian woman, because in this world, there's someone for everyone. No matter if you're ugly or fair looking or poor or whatever, there's a woman for every man on earth. Before my stepdad passed away, he told me, he said, James, there's a woman, there's 10 women for every man on earth. And if it, if there's any guy like black guys watching this video, I'm gonna say to you brothers, if y'all looking for an Asian woman, keep trying. Keep aiming for Asian women, because one day you will find one. And like I said before,